All right, before we get started, if you wish to speak on any of the items on tonight's agenda, please feel free to fill out a pink slip and hand it to our clerk. And we're going to get started here. I'd like to call it to order today's zoning administrative hearing. It's about 5:01 p.m. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you could please join me. Ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Next, we have oral communications. Do we have any speakers?
We do not.
Thank you. Next, it's our regular agenda. We have two items on tonight's agenda. The first item is item 4A, the Coder School Tutoring Center, case number multi-005-127-2022. We'll turn it over to staff for a brief presentation.
Thank you. This is the Coder School located at 207 South El Camino. Essentially, they're asking for a minor use permit and coastal permit to allow a tutoring center in the general commercial zone. Basically, the age range of students will be from 7 to 17. There's multiple stations within the existing commercial suite. It's kind of a drop-off model with 1 hour intervals. So basically, the parents do not stay at the lesson. Their hours are Monday to Friday, 2:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and Sundays they are closed. We did receive a parking letter report that shows that parking will not be an issue as there is a surplus at the commercial center. And we are available for questions as well as the applicant is here.
Okay. Thank you. Does the applicant wish to speak? Okay. Let the record show that the applicant is present but do not wish to speak. So with that, I will close the public hearing for this item. I have no questions, so I will move to approve this application as recommended by staff, case number multi-005-127-2022. Okay. Next, we have item 4B. It's the Tracy Residence. Case number CDP 003-828-2020. I will turn it over to staff for a brief presentation.
Thank you. The applicant is requesting a coastal development permit to demolish an existing 2,584 square foot two-story residence with a 481 square foot attached garage and a 681 square foot detached garage, and construct a 2,929 square foot two-story single-family residence with a 1,130 square foot basement, a 482 square foot attached garage, and a 285 square foot deck within the residential 11 zone. The property meets the development standards of the R11 zone except for the front yard setback and street yard setback. The current residence has a front yard setback of 10 feet instead of the required 20 feet, and a street side yard setback of 5 feet instead of the required 10 feet. The nonconformities can continue per Encinitas Municipal Code Section 30.76120A, remodeling or reconstruction of residential buildings with structural/use nonconformity because no intensity of the structural nonconformity is proposed. A citizens participation program meeting was held on Friday, April 22nd, 2022 at the project site. 2 members of the public were in attendance with concern of alley access during project construction. No other comments were received. The notice of pending action for the coastal development permit was mailed on October 14th, 2022 to all property owners and occupants within 500 feet of the project site and to anyone who requested such notice in writing. No comments were received. Because the project is consistent with the general plan, local coastal program, and applicable development standards of the R11 zone, staff recommends approval of CDP 3828-2020, subject to the conditions of approval. That concludes presentations. I'm available for comments, as is the applicant.
Okay. Thank you. Does the applicant wish to speak? All right, for the record, let the record show that the applicant is present but do not wish to speak. Do we have any public speakers for this item?
No, we do not.
So with that, I will close the public hearing. I don't have any questions for staff. The conditions of approval was pretty straightforward. So with that, I will move staff's recommendation to approve case number CDP 003828-2020. And for that, we don't have any other items, so we will now adjourn this meeting. Thank you.